No, that song is actually the best song that I freaking found. And guess what? I didn't find it. I made it with AI. How sick is that? I made that song with AI. I'm about to do a workout to that song. Like, seriously, that song is incredible. What's up? How's it going? What am I building today? Well, let's just talk about. I think I want to. There's a couple things I want to do today. So, um, let me let me get into the weeds of everything real quick because I just played that intro song with the app that we made yesterday, which was this music player that decreases the volume when we're speaking. And it's just incredible. It's working flawlessly. There was a weird issue where my CPU was overworking. Like, I was testing it and seeing like how much like RAM and like memory and like CPU usage it was using, and it was like really high on the list. It was all the way at the top, and I was like, what the heck? I can't be like blowing through my CPU usage with a music player because I need to use my CPU for like all this other stuff I'm doing, like streaming and everything else. So I need this music player to be like as lightweight as possible as it's listening to my voice and trying to change the volume of the music. So like, for anyone who's new in here, this is what we created. Like, I'm gonna play the song and you'll see like when I talk, it'll increase and decrease the volume of the song. So now if it's talking, it'll decrease the volume, and then I can say something and it'll raise it back up. I made this song with AI, by the way. This is all AI generated. Let's go! Dude, this music player is the best vibe coding ever. So for any of you who don't know, this thing that we're building right now is a vibe coding music player that detects your voice and lowers the music as you speak. And that's what you're looking at right now on the screen. So it's detecting the input volume of the microphone, and then there's a trigger right here. Whenever the microphone input signal goes over the trigger, then it knows you're talking right here. It displays talking. Sorry if the text is kind of small, but once that happens, the volume gets decreased by whatever you set it to be right here. And yeah, it's just super awesome. It's like a vibe coding music player. I needed it. I actually needed this because I AI generated that song that you were just listening to, and like, you know, and the only way to play it is like by downloading it, essentially, because it's not on like Spotify, YouTube, or anything else. So it's just awesome. It's absolutely incredible. I'm so hyped that this is working so well, and it's not blowing through my CPU right now. Like it's actually further down the list of things that are being used, which is great, because yesterday, dude, it was maxing out my CPU. Let me read some comments here. Okay, let me read some comments here. Can you connect it with Spotify, YouTube volume setting of your laptop PC? That would be really interesting. I definitely think that's possible. I messaged you on Instagram with link. Okay, I'll check out my Instagram DMs. I actually did check them out, and for some reason, maybe you messaged me after I checked it, because I did check it after the stream, but maybe I checked you soon or something. Okay, so this song, when I first heard it, well, I was messing with music on sono.com for AI generated music, because most AI generated music is kind of garbage, in my opinion. Not all of it, but like a large portion of it, especially like when people sing. I feel like the vocals are not there yet. It's too easy to tell that it's AI generated music when someone's singing in the song. But if you use like just the instrumentals, I feel like you can make really great music, and that's what this was. So I was trying to mess around and make some more music, which was kind of fun. Maybe we can do that in today's stream, is like make some more music for this algorithm app that we created. I don't know if you guys can see this creative name right here, but okay, so everything's working great. Also, I think later in the stream, I want to work on the previous app we were working a couple days ago, which is a test application that's gonna be one of the implementations I'm going to implement into my main app. So let's there's one thing I want to do, which is I want to be able to rename the these music, the music that's in the app. And also there's another thing I want to do, which is I want to add like sections of the app. Like, for instance, if I have like different like tags or labels, like if you want to do like different genres of music at the top, basically like buckets, and I want them to be like little bubbles like right above the music, so I can switch between, like, right now these are all like synthwave type retro music, like kind of technology sounding, and I might have, let's say, some other type of music. There's some cool sounds in here actually. Above the music labels for each song, the music list, I'd like to add bubbles for different genres and use them as like buckets of music libraries, like to just switch between different lists of songs, basically like folders. These labels should be horizontally scrollable, and the text should be editable. There should be a plus button at the very right of the list to add a new label or section. What's up, Big Boom Theory? Welcome to the stream. We're building a AI or vibe coding music player app. Okay, so what happens is when it rebuilds, just for anyone who doesn't know, sometimes the music cuts out because the app has to close and rebuild. I think that may have been why the CPU was being used so high, because the app kept crashing while I was using it. So I probably should quit out of the app before it just crashes on its own because it needs to rebuild. Maybe that's why the CPU usage was going up really high. I need to exit out of this really quickly and go into let me drop in a different, well, let's drop in the actual audio player, I think, for now. Okay, let's do that. And then, do you want to make changes? Oh, why does it ask me to make changes? I need to, LSS plugin recommended. LPS provides intelligence like go to define air checking. Oh, Swift LPS. I probably should download that. Our music stopped playing after the song because it was on. What's up, Never Loved? Welcome back to the stream. Is there something different to it but sets it apart from regular music players? Yeah, when I speak, the music player, if you can set, like right here, when I speak, the music player cuts the volume by whatever I set this decrease volume by. So it's a way to talk while the music's still playing. Can you make it so it detects other sounds from the PC and lowers it? For example, talking in Discord, Zoom. I think I was thinking about this also, because imagine if I'm playing like a YouTube video or I'm playing anything else. I feel like it would be awesome to like be able to route sound through this thing. Like it would have to catch the sound though, because like it's not just lowering the sound from my computer, right? Because it's, if I lower the sound from my computer to my headphones, it actually doesn't lower the sound for you guys on stream. And since this is a vibe coding music player, then it really should be lowering the volume for you guys on the stream and not just for me. Because if it's lowering it just for me, then what's the point? Like, it needs to lower it for the stream. So it has to be able to in basically all the sound on the computer has to get routed through this thing, because once that's possible, then I wouldn't technically be having to like load files into here. But I do still think this is a useful tool to be able to load your own files into it, because you can create your own playlists and stuff like that. And now with like AI generated music, like a lot of it's just downloaded and it's not so much played through Spotify. But I have created like playlists on like sono.com, which is like a music generation AI tool, and in theory I could just play my playlists right on the actual website and I wouldn't have to download all the files. So that probably would be the best case scenario for this tool, because it doesn't actually have to have the files, right? The main use case is that the volume of the computer decreases for me and for you as we're streaming. Okay, all right, guys. So I need to get back to coding. So it finished the build. For some reason, it didn't crash out. So let's quit out of the music real quick and relaunch it. Let's relaunch it. I'm actually glad it didn't crash. Okay, so there it is. This one's just labeled music right now, but obviously I want it to be labeled synth wave. The music that you guys are hearing is like the genre is called synthwave, if you didn't know that. And also sometimes it's called retrowave, but it's kind of like a mixed bag of like how to find this music, because it's like this genre of music I'm playing is like sitting in between. It's a synth sound, but it's like a retro synth sound. So let's just call it, could call it synth retro. Let's call it synth retro synth, or let's call it retro wave. Cool. So it gives me a updated list and everything. And I don't really want this one to be called music. I should be able to drag and drop, like for instance, I'm dragging the music into here. I should be able to do that. It's not doing that. So let's go in here and ask that. When I should be able to grab a song from the list and drag it into one of the sections above, one of the labels, and it should drop into that list. Okay, that's gonna be better. Is the music too loud? Is the music too loud? Or is it good? get a little workout. Let's get a little workout in real quick. Okay, so let's try this. Let's try this out. Fable 5 is working flawlessly, and it's knocking out like everything I tell it to do. I swear. I swear. It is great. Okay, retro wave. Now, I wish there's a way to like blow up this a little bit bigger, like so you guys can see it better. But let's drop this in. Boom! Wow, it goes nice too. Wow, that's nice. It's a good little drag and drop. So smooth. Okay. So it should play all on loop. Dude, I just love this music player. It's the best. There's no way to delete it, so. Oh, whoa, there is a way to delete it. Wait a second. Is it working? There is a way to delete it. See if there's a way to connect it to Stream Deck. Okay, we have to see if I can drop the music in because I coded something earlier that might not allow it. Okay, it's working. It's working perfectly. Okay, honestly, I feel like I'm pretty happy with the app so far. I feel like I'm trying to think if there's, I'm just trying to think if there's anything I could add like quickly, but I think the main thing I want to do is route the entire computer audio through here. I'm trying to decide right now in my head if that's what I want to do today or if I want to work on the project we were working on a couple days ago. Can you create a detailed plan for routing the entire computer's audio through this app so that every app, every single window that's open that plays sound will get sent through this audio player? Can you just give me a detailed plan of what you do to execute this? Yo, thanks for everyone joining the stream. I really appreciate it. Thanks for subbing. It's like one of my favorite things to be able to stream. I've been a coder for the past 10 years of my life. I typed out the code for everything I worked on in my previous project. And so I'm a software engineer. And I'm just so happy with Claude and vibe coding. It's the best thing that ever happened in my whole life. So I started streaming. And then this is only day number 5 of my stream. And honestly, I'm just beyond grateful how many people are finding me. You're like the 5th person who said XQC. I tried streaming a bit, need discipline, same 23 years software engineer here. Good to connect. What's up, brother? What did you code? Like what languages? Alright, let's check out this detailed plan right here. So I'm having it write a plan for routing the entire audio from my computer into this app. Okay, so let's figure out where we want to add this this switcher or the UI element for this. Okay, wait a second. This isn't actually doing everything I needed to do because it's missing the fact that it shouldn't be allowed to play the sound at all. It shouldn't be allowed to play sound through my headphones that I'm wearing or to you guys. Everything should go through this app. And I think what I'm concerned about based off what it's saying is like it's gonna route the sound, but it's not going to play it. It's not gonna mute the sound. I think it needs to mute the sound on like in other areas. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, let me like actually try to communicate this to chat really quickly. I need to make sure that my entire computer audio is getting routed through this app, and the audio from the apps that are open, they should not play any sound at all. Like everything, the volume it's basically a master volume within this app, and everything on my computer should be coming through that in itself. Hopefully it's gonna give me a detailed plan and not actually implement it right now. You should get or build your own whip or flow, bro, so you can speak into your terminal instead of type. Yo, thanks everyone for coming into the stream today. What we're building is a music player app that decreases the volume of the music that's currently playing. And what we're trying to do is route the entire computer audio through this thing. You see how every time I speak, the music volume goes down and then it goes back up when I stop talking? I also like trying to get a workout on stream, so for everyone who just leaves a like or subs, I will be doing push-ups and doing workouts because I love it, honestly. Let's get our hype music going. I love that part. This genre of music is called synthwave or retrowave. You could find similar music when you search for those things. But that song that we just listened to was AI generated this morning. Okay, so it looks like it's gonna implement it because based off the previous command I wrote or gave it. Can you create a one-page app that I can flip through in order to see these designs? Thank you. You can see the in and out of things in Claude. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How to make money with vibe coding apps. Diamond Head. Whoever noticed Diamond Head, thank you. you know where I am. How to make money vibe coding apps. I'm ready to put in the effort. Honestly, the hardest part with vibe coding, in my opinion, is that you are going to have to learn a little bit about how to distribute it and serve it in a public way. But everything is doable, and with AI, you can get the answers to anything you need. So honestly, it's like not that hard, just time. It just takes time. Okay. Okay, the app just finished building, so let's test it out. We have to quit out of the music so I can open it back up. Let's go into... sometimes I always forget where I have this filed. Allow. Master volume for whole Mac. It's just like literally a switch. There's just a switch. Okay, wait. We need let me get like a song real quick. Let me go full screen real quick. Let me go Suno and go to like AI music generation website. And let's go to some of the songs I was trying to create earlier. Okay. Let's go back to full screen. And okay, so in theory, master volume for whole Mac. Okay, would you like to allow access to record your audio system? See, I don't think it's doing the correct thing already, but let's try it. Wait, it's working. Hello. Is this working? Wow, it's actually working. Hello, does the volume lower when I speak? Okay, wait a second. It's working for me, but it's not working. It's working for me, but it's not working for you guys on stream. So I think I have to route this. Into OBS properly. Because when I'm in my headphones, the volume's decreasing. But for you guys on stream, it's not. This is the thing I was concerned about, but don't worry, because I'm gonna go into my OBS settings right now, which is hidden. Like, look at, you can see my mouse. I'm like actually in OBS right now. It's just hidden. Okay, so let's go to properties. Let's go to display. Or we need to do an audio input. We need a different audio input. You know what I mean? Because right now it's just capturing the display audio. So it has to be able to. Oh, you know what? It has to have an audio out. It has to have an audio out. So let's go audio of filters. Yeah, because it's just capturing my display audio. And I have to add a new audio input capture device in OBS, and then I have to go into and then one of the sources needs to be algorithm, basically. So let's have it update. Let's have it update that. Can you create me a detailed plan for how you would implement adding an audio output capture? Because I'm using a streaming service like OBS, and I need to have a way to send the audio from this app into OBS. So there needs to be an audio out so that I can accept that as an audio input in OBS. Create me a detailed plan for how you would implement this. Okay, I actually think this is going to work really well, actually. Sorry about the echo. Hey, guys, sorry about the echo. That was just because I added a OBS source. I just removed it, so it should be fine now. Carfax, I'm building a audio player for vibe coding that decreases the volume of the music or the sound of the computer while I'm streaming. That's what you're seeing on screen right now. What's up, Ray? I appreciate the comment. I appreciate you coming in to connect. Did we meet before at the beach or something? Oh, you paddle with the Lanikai? Yeah, I know what you mean. We probably cross paths for sure. Okay, let's read this detailed plan because we have suggestions for how it's going to implement this feature. Yes, can you please implement all these phases? I appreciate this advice and I'd like you to execute everything you just spoke about. So once the music application is being rebuilt, sometimes it crashes and the music crashes. So just to let you know, so you're not surprised or anything like that. But this song is called "The Last Star Alive." So, does Hawaii people know how to ski? I will answer that question because I actually know how to ski. And I ski in Utah, Colorado. Okay, so one of the things I want to try to figure out is for our music player that we're vibe coding, like obviously we started out with files on the computer, so these are all files on my computer. But since we're routing the master volume from the whole computer through this thing, it's not, in theory, it's not gonna need a music player technically, because we're gonna have access to all the music on the internet and we're gonna have access to everything. So I guess like I still want these downloaded songs to work well, because for instance, if I find a song that I like, I want it to just have it in here. So it should be able to work with my master volume as well, just so I could have like, you know, the songs that I like to play and stuff like that. But I don't know. We'll see. I may or may not just end up creating playlists somewhere else, but we'll see how it goes. I kind of like it. I just like being able to click songs quickly, like, because for instance, like I can loop these, I can loop one, I can play all of them. I have these settings right here, so I can like have a lot of control over the music. And I feel like while I'm live streaming, it's important to have like songs that are not gonna copyright claim me, you know what I mean? Like, because if I'm browsing on the internet for songs, a lot of that stuff is copyrighted. And so just to have my own downloaded songs of like copyright free stuff, I think is crucial for vibe coding, like while I'm on stream. Create my own YouTube playlist. You're working on a 3D software. That's pretty cool, the 3D software. I am gonna check to see how much CPU usage this thing is using, because yesterday it was like blowing through it, and today it's a little better, but I'm at 50% CPU utilization. Algorithm music player seems to be lower down the list, so that's good. Mainly OBS and Camp Studios up there. Like yesterday, if you guys don't know this, the algorithm music player that we were coding was just like stuck at the top and was using like basically most of the CPU usage, and it just wasn't cool. So it's currently implementing this update to be able to have an output, an audio out. This application is going to have an audio out so that I could have an audio input into OBS. And I probably should show you guys my OBS so you can see me messing around with it, because when I click on it now, it just auto hides. swear, every time I hear this song, I want to work out. Every time. Okay, so the music player finished building. Let's see if this works. So 90 cents, that's right. So we're gonna quit out of this and we're gonna reopen it. Algorithm. I don't know why it always asks me for permissions. I feel like that needs to be fixed. Maybe it's because it's being rebuilt. Okay, so master volume for entire Mac. Audio out. Interesting. So it decided to give me an option to turn on or off the audio out. For some reason, I feel like it should always be on and just always be routed to algorithm out built in. But I guess it could be going to my speakers. Okay, so what needs to happen is I need to change this to audio out, I think. And then look, I just got a notification that an audio device has been added to your computer right when I click that. And now when I go into my OBS settings, which you guys can't see because it's hidden, but like you just have to trust me that I'm changing my OBS settings. And I'm going into properties. Actually, I think I have to add an audio source. Audio input capture. Let's call it algorithm. Algo. How did I spell that? ALGO rhythm. RHYTTHM. Okay, algorithm. And then we're gonna route that to the algorithm out. And let's mute our display and put that at the bottom. I'm messing around in OBS right now for just so you know. Okay. So I'm just checking my OBS settings. So I need to actually add this as a duplicate source in both scenes, this scene and this scene. And then now, okay, so now all of my computer's audio is being routed through this app that we're vibe coding. And what should happen is when I talk, the volume in my headphones should decrease, and it also should decrease for you guys on the stream. So, and I can't use any of these sounds because it was already doing that with the sounds in here. So we need to use, we're gonna play one of these AI generated songs and we're gonna see if this works. Okay, let's just play this one. Let's play this one. Okay, so when I speak, the audio should decrease for me and for you. Does the audio decreasing for you guys when I'm talking? Actually, I think it's working. I think it's working. Dude, this is the coolest thing ever. Yes, weird laggy song though. Question, work does your headphones or AirPod only? Is the song lagging because of my app? Or is it lagging because of the... Okay. Let's pause the song. All right, let's play one of our songs that we have. Okay. Is this song actually playing for you guys? No. Wow, I'm hearing it. Okay, wait a second. Noise canceling is messed up. You wanna know what? I just heard what you guys were hearing. I clicked it and I heard what you guys are hearing. Yikes, that's sketchy. It's like going in and out. Okay, that's not cool. Let's turn this off. Master volume for whole Mac. Let's turn that off. That was not working, guys. That was not working. LOL. Come on, Claude! Come on, Claude, I need you to pick up the slack. All right, Fable 5. Let's go. Let's go. I need you to do a detailed overview of this feature that you just added. The master volume control input of the Mac computer is outputting very laggy and skipping. The output's not actually capturing it. It's capturing it, but it's just skipping. So I need you to look over the entire application and see why this app is skipping as an output device. Thanks for AI, because AI just corrected my basically speaking twice. Okay, guys. It's somehow the input. It's this built-in output thing. Let's go. Let's just. 1 second. So loud. Okay, I'm assuming you guys can hear that. It's really loud though. How do we turn that down? Okay, this is the song that we're trying to play. Okay, that's the song we're trying to play through our algorithm vibe playing music player. I'm assuming you heard that fine because I switched the audio input through OBS. I honestly should show you my OBS, so I don't know. How do I turn off let me ask chat real quickly. My OBS window is hidden from stream. How do I enable it so stream can see my OBS window? For some reason that didn't want to copy over there. Master volume for whole Mac. Screenshot might be faster. The quick fix, disable OBS screen capture privacy settings via file settings, general system tray, hide OBS window from screen capture, uncheck this spot. Okay, so general preferences, general system tray, preview. Wait a second. Hide OBS window from screen capture. Okay, I definitely hold up. There's so many check boxes on this screen, I swear. Where are you, button? Whoops. I don't want to be changing that. Oh, system tray. Enable. Minimize to system tray. Always minimize. Preview. Hide overview. Overflow. Always visible. Transition. Dude. Maybe I can't change the setting while I'm streaming. Maybe that's why. Maybe I can't change that setting while I'm streaming. what the heck? I could swear that it was I remember checking it before. I remember seeing that setting before, and now I can't seem to find it. General. File settings, general. Hide OBS windows from. Hide OBS windows. Dude. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to scrap that idea for now. You have Unchained Chases, you wanna save? Save it? No. Okay. We're going back to what we were doing, because this is still working right now, running shell command, and it just finished. Wow, that was perfect timing. Literally. Okay, so how the feature works. Recap for moving parts. Master routing. A global core audio process captures every process except this app. What I found for real defects, 2 of which match your symptoms exactly. Drifting compensation was enabled on the aggregate clock source and skipping capture bug. The IO callback could copy. No IO buffer control. What to know when you're testing. The latency part of the lag. The mute replay inherently adds 1 or more 10 to 15 seconds to all system audio. If you saw it was hundreds of milliseconds, that was a drifting. Okay, let's see how laggy this is, because it's telling me that there might be a 10 millisecond delay, not a 10-second delay, just milliseconds. So it might not be like a huge issue, but like let me play a YouTube video and see if the voices are delayed in my headphones. Okay, everything looks the same visually currently. And what we're going to do is we're going to select algorithm built out, master volume, and then we're going to go into OBS. We're going to select our. Should I add it as a new source, or should I just trust that it's going to work fine? Algorithm out. Okay, so I'm muting. Sorry, I'm switching my OBS scenes so I can just make sure it's working. Cancel. Okay, let's try it out. Okay, so my computer audio is getting routed through this app, and when I speak, first of all, the music should play through pretty seamlessly without any bugs before it was bugging out. And then when I speak, it should decrease the audio, and for me in my headphones and also for you guys. Okay, so let's try this out. Let's play this song we were playing before on the internet. Okay, let's try this out. It's not playing. It's not playing for you guys. Wait a second. Let's open up our app. It's not playing for you guys at all. properties, algorithm out. Let's just go to default. Oh, it's working. Wait, it's working now. Now, when I speak, the audio should go down. It's laggy. It's lagging again. Gosh! Why is it doing that? Dang it! Alright. Alright. Can you guys verify that this is working? This is working correctly. And when I speak, it decreases. So this is working, I feel like. Okay, so our original thing is still working fine. Wait, but I just paused the music because I'm in OBS. I need to switch the audio sources, okay? When I switch the audio sources, I'm gonna click play on this, and I need you guys to tell me if it's lagging, okay? I'm gonna play the same song again, but I'm gonna switch sources in OBS. So you guys should be hearing sound through a different audio source, which is the algorithm app. Is it laggy? Is it lagging now? Is it working just fine? Okay, so here's what's happening. The audio that's going in the audio out of our algorithm vibe player, music player app is just not getting outputted correctly. It's just lagging the heck out, and it's just skipping me. And so no matter if it's the files that are in the music player or if it's the master volume that's coming through the whole Mac. So let's try to figure this out. The audio output of the algorithm app is lagging. It's skipping. The music is not just running naturally. It skips and it's lagging. Like, it's happening with the music files in the list on the output, and it's also happening with the music that's getting routed from the Mac through the algorithm audio player. So for some reason, we need a better, more robust audio output system because this output system isn't working properly. What I'm curious is it's capturing the audio input from the Mac at the same time as outputting. So I'm curious if that's causing the lag or what else could be causing the lag. Can you review this specific feature of the app and try to uncover why the audio out is skipping, whether it's the files or from my Mac computer? And for some reason, of course, this didn't do that, so gotta open up this app. Oh, did you see that lag? There was a lag or something. Like on my spoken word. I don't like how long this label is, master volume from the whole Mac. It just doesn't look great. I want to update that. Also, what if we updated it so it can capture audio from specific windows, like Chrome or like Spotify or like whatever other apps people use? All right, I'm gonna read chat for a second. Are you paying for Whisper Flow? I do have it, yeah. But honestly, it's not even the best. I feel like there's better ones. Or I don't know if there's better ones, but I feel like there's a way to improve it. Use Google Edge. It's free. Same thing. At least our music is... I want to listen to music. It's not actually working because I just changed the OBS. I just changed the OBS inputs. Like, because in my OBS settings, I can change it to if it's just outputting what's coming through my computer or you see what I mean? It's not actually fixed. Don't get me wrong. It's not gonna work because if I play the music that's from here, you know what I mean? It works when I'm using the file system. When I'm playing the music from here, when I'm playing from music from Chrome, you'll be able to hear it, but it's not gonna lower the volume down for you. It's not actually working yet. We still have work to do. We still have vibe coding to do. The audio files work fine, but the actual routing of my Mac audio is not working fine. I should probably go outside. And go jump in the water. I think I like vibe coding better than I like swimming in the water. Use Toria. What is that? I'm gonna look it up. Did you code this? Is this your project here, or what is this? Fabling, baby. XQC. Guys, I get this XQC comment, I think, like, every day, at least, like, 3 times, I feel like. Oh, this is it's $1 million. It's a big project. It's not your actual thing. Just another IDE, I think. I really appreciate everyone for coming to check out the stream today. I hope you guys appreciate it. I hope you're having fun. Okay, so this is something we want to test out to see if right now it's working on the project, the output thing, and so I don't want to be inputting any other commands to it while it's actually like changing code. So, you know, we gotta let it do its thing sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And life is amazing. Let's look at our design things real quick, because I know I have a whole design layout going. Whoops, my GitHub project, don't go over there. Okay, it actually just finished. So let's quit out of it. Let's quit over our music player and let's open it back up. And then I gotta make it so it doesn't ask me those verifications anymore. So, how to test isolation, any remaining issues. Music only routing off should be flawless. It never touches the new. Turn on master volume mode. Music plus YouTube. Listen for a few minutes. Then add audio out. OBS last. Okay, so it basically saying to not do the let's turn everything off for a second. Let's quit out of it and let's open it again, because and it saves the settings, which is good. I'm glad it saves the settings, because I created a local database that this app has its own little local database. But what I want to do is I want to play the music from this website, which is AI generated. I want to route the audio master volume from my entire Mac. Okay, so in theory that's working. I don't know how to verify that, but now let's go into our OBS settings. Let's turn on algorithm audio input so you guys can hear the audio. Now I'm going to disable the audio input for the display, I'm in OBS right now. Now I'm going to come back into the app. Sorry, I'm just doing this step by step because this is the issue that keeps happening. Now, what we're going to do... Okay, wait. Before I switch this over, I'm gonna... This is a bot. Okay, ready. Okay, we're gonna do it. It's working. No way, it's working. Wait a minute, it's actually working. W! So when I speak, the audio of the music should go down and everyone should be able to hear me a little bit better. So how this player works is it like decreases the volume of my whole computer now. God, you figured it out! Yes! Yes! We did it. We did it. I might start documenting my vibe coding journey too, bro. Good work. Didn't do push-ups. Let's go. For everybody who likes, subscribes, I'm doing push-ups. Because I love them. I love doing push-ups. Okay, so now, can we test one more thing? Okay, let's test one more thing with each other before we celebrate too much. There's one thing I want to do. Okay, so I have this song that I AI generated today, and I think it's actually pretty good. But what I want to do is I also have it loaded in here. So let's try playing it through here first. Okay, so that's working. It's all working just fine. Now, let's... Wait a second, that wasn't it. Okay, you hear that song? Now let's play it through here and see what happens. So is this also working? Like, is everything working fine when I play the song within the player? Let's go! Let's go, it's working! Everything is working perfectly. This is actually a really good song for being AI generated. I love this. I love this so much. This is like literally the best thing ever. Okay, that is badass, I have to say. It's just badass. This is just the badass thing, because now I can take my music that I generate with AI, or if I find like copyright free music somewhere online, I could just throw it into this player and I could just click loop all, play my playlists, and I can just talk and the music gets decreased. And then if I want, I can stop the music in the player. I can play something online, I can play a video, and then if I want to start talking, it's just going to immediately lower the volume. So let's go like find like a YouTube video or something really quickly and see if it works. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the music for a second, real quick. Let me just take this. Okay, let's pause the music for a second. Everything's being routed through, so this should be all working like totally like chill. Like, let's play it. Let's play this and like see what happens when I talk over it.
I have no technical ability, and I know nothing about music.
You must know something.
Well, I know what I like and what I don't like, and I'm decisive about what I like.
Hello,
and what
now
I don't
the
like.
audio should go down and you should be able to hear me better. Yeah, it's working. It's working. So basically this microphone is always going to have priority over when I'm speaking, basically.
I know what I like and and I'm decisive about what I like and what I don't like.
So what are you being paid for?
Confidence that I have in my taste and my ability to express what I feel.
Know how to work a soundboard?
No, I have no technical ability, and I know nothing about music.
You must know something.
Well, I know what I like and what I don't like, and I'm decisive about what I like and what I don't like.
So what are you being paid for?
Confidence that I have in my taste and my ability to express what I feel.
Know how to work a soundboard?
So people were talking about vibe coding with this video because you see it says like me vibe coding.
Happen without doing the work. So
I'm just trying to see if this is going to decrease the audio. Let's try it.
So I would suggest that you write and record as much as you can all of the time, and instead of thinking of it as think of it as a hobby. Just think my hobby is I'm going to write and record songs, and then there'll come a time through that process where you'll look back and go, I think this batch is ready to share with people, and it's not going to happen without doing the work. So I would suggest that you write and record as much as you can.
Okay, so now when I'm speaking, it should basically lower the volume of this video, and then it should prioritize in my voice, basically.
And then there'll come a time through that process where you'll look back and go,
Wow, it's actually working. You should release this as a browser extension. I am gonna release this. I'm gonna release this, because I'm gonna keep improving it and updating it and making it better. So, and I'll probably, I'm just gonna make it available for other people who are vibe coding, because this is all about like lifting each other up in like, like I'm not the only one out here vibe coding. Other people are gonna vibe code too. I'm a software engineer, and this is cool. This is like, it's a community of people who are vibe coding now, and even developers, like even people who are not developers are now able to code. So it's the coolest thing ever. I honestly think that we're living in like the most exciting time when it comes to computers. And so this is just my contribution to vibe coding, and I'm gonna make this available for everybody who wants to vibe code, basically. I need a way to adjust the volume of this algorithm, because it, like for instance, at the very top of my screen, I want a little drop down that lets me adjust the volume of my computer, because the entire computer is getting routed through this thing, and the audio, like the audio is decreasing in volume for my headphones as well. So whatever volume this is currently at is what I'm hearing too, and it's also what you guys are hearing. So it's very you see, because when I started playing the music, oh, you know what? Once I started playing the music in the app, it's like much louder than the YouTube video. So, like changing the volume is pretty important. Okay, I need a drop down. Can you create me a detailed plan of how you would implement a menu bar item with this app that gives me access to the volume slider? I'm using Fable 5 right now. Let's check my usage. Also, I'm curious, when I start speaking, do you miss the first couple words like that I say? Because I know that it notices that I'm speaking, but the volume doesn't decrease like instantaneously. It takes like a little bit longer. So maybe the volume should decrease instantaneously, and then when it comes back like gradually. Also, for any of you who don't know, this is the most popular stream I've ever had. This is day number 5 of me starting to stream. I'm really grateful for every single person that's in here right now watching. I'm assuming you guys are coders and developers, or people interested in learning how to code with Claude and AI, and try to understand how to create your own apps, try to understand how to create your own software. Because we're all out here learning together. I'm a software engineer of 10 years. I've coded my previous business, a software business. I coded myself just one word at a time, and it took me a long time to create. And what I created on myself took me so long to code it. Like what took me 10 years to create, I could create in 1 year. What took me a month to do, I could do it in like couple of days. I feel like that's the amount of like capability that AI and coding gives you as a person, and it's the coolest thing that has ever been created, I think, from a computer standpoint. I mean, obviously life is the coolest thing ever created. You know, look behind you. That is the coolest thing ever created, is life. You know, look at this. You can't make that up. You can't code that. You can't think of that. We build everything based off what's already been created, and this is the most artistic thing that you could imagine, is life itself. Okay, it looks like our build is finished, or no, it's not a build. This is just a plan of action. So let's read this plan of action. See, the volume slider row within the exact metrics of the main window while talking. Same cap size as pause and play nearly every time. Footer. Okay, let's try this out. Can you implement this for me? Thank you. One of these days, it's gonna add a thank you button into my app. You know, because I'm always saying thank you at the end of my prompts all the time, and I'm like, I mean, it's not necessary for the AI, but the thing that I was working on 2 days ago was a mobile app that had a camera recording feature that then put it into a list that it was like a test thing that I'm trying to implement into like the main app that I'm working on. And this is kind of like a side project for any of you who are new to my stream. But it's a big side project. I mean, I'm willing to put in time into this thing to make it like really nice. Like I want it to be like fully featured out. Let's check our CPU usage right now. We're like 50% idle on CPU usage, which is, I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, let me see if I can scale up the actual window. Like, it would be nice to be able to see everything like bigger. I think that's one of the features I want to add, is like just to see everything. It's so small. we're gonna do some design changes to this thing. Also, I don't like this song. I don't want it in the list. The previous song, I didn't like the previous song. The updates changed, so we got to quit out of the app and reopen it. It's such a bummer to be able to have to stop the music every time the app gets updated. Okay, so now there's a little volume icon. Oh wow, it switches to talking. Yo, that's so cool. Okay, let me can you guys see this? Up in the top right corner of the screen, you should be able to see a little thing that says talking now playing. Let me play a song. Shoot. Let's play this one. So now when I click up here, it has a little volume slider, so I don't have to open the app every time I want to change the volume. It works actually perfectly. Let's see what happens when I hit X on the screen. Maybe work on the usage of the CPU. Ask how could you structure it so it's not so heavy loaded. Yeah, I did that yesterday. Do you have the 20X subscription? Yeah, I pay $200 a month in my Claude subscription. It's like a max, I think it's called max subscription or something like that. Okay, when I X out of the app, I want to see what happens. So I can change the volume up here without having to have the app open, which is nice. Okay, so now let's do some design updates to this algorithm app, because I feel like there could be some changes to the UI. I feel like it's like cluttered. It looks cool, like badass, but I think it's hard to see. Like some of the text is really small, and like for some reason master volume for the whole Mac is capitalized and then audio out is not capitalized. So, or like, you know, it's like bolded, and it just looks incongruent or something. So I'm gonna change the master volume for the Mac. Can you move the master volume for the whole Mac switch and the audio out picker in its own little section at the very bottom. Can you also change master volume for the whole Mac to master? And can you also make it not bold? Can you make the font not bold? After I do this change, I'm gonna change the sizing. Still working on the music overlay. Yeah, it's working way cooler though. It's now able to route all the audio from my entire computer through this thing, and then it can output the audio into stream. So it's not just the files that are in the list that are downloaded. It's just everything on the computer gets decreased in volume when I speak. Yeah, so like if I'm playing a YouTube video or something, it'll lower the YouTube video volume while I'm talking. A lot of streamers could use this app. I know. It's called the algorithm. It's for vibe coding, but like I feel like even regular streamers are gonna want this. You know what I mean? And so, but you know what? I need to give my hat off to the vibe coders. So we're calling it algorithm. I actually wanted to know if the music is stuttering because people were saying the music was laggy before, and we're actually having a bug issue that was major lag. It wasn't just a little bit. So if you're noticing stuttering, then it probably is accurate. So I need to figure out what's going on with that still probably. You know what? It is doing it. It is doing it. Yeah, it's because of the Mac routing. Wait, I gotta quit out of the app and reopen it. I think maybe it's because also frames of your screen seem to really be lagging. Okay, let's check our CPU usage. We're at 42%. Yeah, it was yeah, we spiked right there. We spiked. Our CPU is maxing out for a second. So let's try opening the app again and seeing what could be going on with this thing. Well, what I updated was the master and audio out are now at the bottom, so that looks good. It looks much less cluttered. This algorithm audio out is not actually working well. That's what I think it is. Ask it to check for things that could cause lag. Yeah, that's what I was doing earlier. I did that a few times earlier, and then it worked. It was working, and I got like all super hyped and excited about it. So let me just test out to see if it's working. Let's test it out. Switch my audio out to algorithm. Let me just make sure. everything is set up properly in my stream so that the audio is being routed to this actual app that we're creating. And then let's go into actually Chrome browser, and let's actually play one of the songs from here and see if it's working. Okay. If it's the sound might be laggy, so just brace yourselves. If it's laggy, just brace yourselves. Is it lagging? Let me turn up the volume. It's lagging, I think. I think it's lagging. We gotta stop it. We gotta stop it. I think it's lagging. It's lagging again. Sono is smooth. It was working. I couldn't tell. I can't like tell if it's lagging or not. I try to, because I'm trying to like listen to the I'm trying to listen to the output and the input at the same time in my headphones, and it doesn't work. Like I need a separate pair of headphones or something like that to actually hear like what you guys are hearing on your end. So let's play this song and tell me if it lags. This is like a smoother song, so I have to switch the input. So it should be fine now, but give me a second. Is that working fine? Is it not laggy or anything like that? Okay. I think what happens, here's my hypothesis of what's happening, is that when we build and run a new project while it's coding and updating the binary and it's deploying the code, I think it kind of breaks the app, because I'm like running the app while it's coding in the background. So I think that's what's happening if I had a guess. But then again, maybe it could also be the fact that our CPU is at 37% sometimes when it spikes. I like this song. It's just kind of like a little vibe. Okay, let's see if the Chrome browser music. Nah, CPU isn't a problem, I don't think. I think it's the actual algorithm app. Yeah, I think it is too. Indicators are low frames. Let's pause the music in the player and let's play something on here. Is that working okay for you guys? The Chrome browser music? It should be, this is AI generated music. It should be lowering the volume while I'm speaking for you too, by the way. Okay. So I have $200 headset and it sounds fine to me here. Okay, so everything's working fine. I think the issues for now, I think, are happening because we're coding the app while we're literally writing code and building the app while it's running. So it's probably something to do with that. Wait, when you talk about algo is having a bit of an issue, what are you talking about? Essentially the indicators. The algorithm, yes, indicators. Oh, okay, I have to go see you. Lee, yo, thank you for coming in the chat. I appreciate all your comments. I appreciate you participating and hanging out for a little while. I really am grateful that we connected. I'm Soltis, I'm not fully understanding what you mean by this. CIAO. See ya. See ya. Alright. So the music in the browser is working. Apparently it's not lagging. Which is good. I have a volume icon up here that tells me what my volume is. There's a little play button too for the song I'm currently playing. Let's pause this music real quick, go up here and let's play this. Let's hear it. I'm gonna hear if it's lagging. There is like a 10 millisecond delay actually of the... There's a 10 millisecond delay of the audio that's coming through, but it's so small. If you look at your stream, you might see what I mean. It's not laggy, but indicators are showing at low FPS. Oh, right, like the stream FPS, right. That probably has to do with my CPU. Or maybe my Wi-Fi connection. Okay, let's start working on this project. Let's work on this project because we need to update we need to update the UI a little bit. It just looks a little bit tiny and small and like hard to read. I feel like this is like some old ancient looking thing. And why is decreased volume by capitalized or bolded? I don't like that. Can you please make decrease by not bolded the label? And whenever it switches to talking on the volume, I don't want that to be bold either. There shouldn't be labels in these bottom sections, in the output section, in the input section. There shouldn't be any bolded labels. Also, I'd like to increase the text size by 25%. I want the text to be a little bit bigger on these bottom sections. Yeah, everything seems to be running pretty smooth right now. I haven't had any issues so far. I really want it to be trustworthy though, because like music to me is so important, and like I honestly don't know if it's going to be lagging or not lagging, and so like part of me wants to be able to hear exactly what stream's hearing. Like watch a stream on your phone maybe and see if you see what I'm seeing. Yeah, you know what? I might have to grab my phone and do it, or maybe my iPad, because I have like maybe just grab my. Let me go grab my iPad real quickly. Where is it? Where is my iPad? Alright, we got the iPad. We're checking out the stream for what you guys see, because I need to hear this audio. Okay. Let me mute myself real quick so I can watch stream. Sorry, I muted myself. I didn't even realize I muted myself. Or, I mean, I realized, but... Sorry, I muted myself. I didn't even realize I muted myself. Okay. It's so hard to watch stream while I'm talking. It's like hearing myself back in an echo. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure out how to, be able to hear exactly what OBS hears. Because... I didn't see the indicators of low SPF, but I'm just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep my iPad right over here by my water. I'm gonna keep it right here, so if it comes up, I'll notice it. Okay. Let's check out our updates, because I think we just updated something. Pause the music. Let's quit out of it. Ah. I need to get better headphones, because my headphones are just like these little earbud ones, you know? Okay, I'm gonna open up the music app again and get our music playing. Now, it changed the list items to not be bold. I didn't mind those being bold, but everything else is bigger. The input selects are still small. I think I want those to be bigger as well. And also, what else do I want to do is I want to make it so that everything looks pretty good. Everything's readable. I think the font in the list could be a little bit bigger too. Okay, I just want all the text to be like the same size. I don't want there to be like different size text. I feel like it feels like there's like look at these input selects. They're different size. I don't mind the section to be smaller, these sections. Okay, let's try to do this. I like the music list labels should be the same size font as the labels at the bottom where the sliders are and the switches. Also, the selections for decrease volume by, those should be the same font size as the labels, as well as the audio out selection. The font size within the selection should be the same size. The only thing that should be different font size is the section pickers above the music list. Those can stay the same font size as they are. I want to do like a UI design on this. Maybe that's what we should do. That's what we should do. I'm gonna have it look at. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and have it do a redesign. I feel like there could be a better design. I'm gonna drop this into here. How do I CD into another folder? I've never actually done that yet. Let's go vibing. Let's see if I can. Can I CD into this? How to CD into a different project folder when Claude is already open. CD, you can just run the bash command just straight up. It says to exit Claude. That's what I was doing before though. Can I exit, or can I switch folder directories without having to exit out of Claude? Or that didn't spell correctly? Clog. It gave me the response to do it like that. Look at this. Assuming you're using Clog, the tool for managing logs. Oh, C-log. Oh my god, that's so funny. No, I want to understand if there is a command to switch directories when Claude is already running inside a project folder. Am I able to do that, or do I have to exit Claude and reopen it? I feel like it's not giving me a direct answer. Inside your active Claude code prompt, type cd in the path. Oh, you can slash. Okay, because cd is a command, so it wants you to slash cd, essentially. So if I want to go into here from this design thing, I have to go slash cd audio player and then move to blah blah blah. Yeah, did it do it? It doesn't actually reflect that it did it though. Up here it says I'm in this folder. Let's ask it. I just have a question. What folder are you currently operating in? Let's get our music going. Let's get our music going again. We had to quit out and reopen it because it was updating. Okay, all the labels are like uniform and everything looks fine now, but it still could be better designed though, I think. It's skipping again. It's skipping again. I think I have to disable it and re-enable it every time. I think what's happening is, did it fix it? Did it just fix it when I changed the audio out? When I changed the audio out to off and then I turned it back on, did it just fix the issue? The stuttering issue? I think... Okay. Okay, you know what? We need to do something. We need to do something. This has to happen. So what has to happen is there needs to be an audio output to my headphones from this device. Basically, I want my computer to not play sound to my headphones unless it's getting routed through this player, because then I'll be able to hear exactly what the stream is hearing. And I think that's a crucial factor to when I'm vibe coding and my music is playing properly. Like, I have to know if it's stuttering or if I need to update something. Like, I gotta hear what you guys are hearing, you know what I mean? Like, so let's see if we can get that fixed right now. Can you write me a detailed plan for routing all of the output sound? Oh, wait. No, that's exactly what I said last time. It's gonna mistake what I'm saying. Oh, you know what? What we need to do is we need to have two separate audio outs, because the audio from my computer is going into this thing, but it's going out. Wait a second. When I play this music over here, when I play this music on Chrome, Ew. I don't like that song. I don't like that song already. Okay, when I speak, is it lowering the sound for you guys and for me? Wait a second, how is that happening? Why is it skipping for you guys but not for me sometimes? It should skip for me if it skips for you. That's what I want to hear. So I need to tell it that. I need to tell it that. Okay. The audio out should be the exact audio out that gets sent to whichever speaker that is currently listening to this. If audio out is selected to none, then, or if, wait a second, I know exactly what to do now. I know exactly what to do. If audio out is selected to off, then I shouldn't hear anything from the player. The audio output should only be the one source of truth of where the audio is getting sent out to. There shouldn't be any other audio that comes out of this player, only to the one audio out source. Can you give me a detailed plan of how you would execute that? I'm gonna go. Peace out. All right, see you later. Thanks for coming in, checking it out. I am on my way to. Let's check stream stats. Let's check stream stats. Let me just hide my screen for a second because I want to see stream stats. Today is the best stream of all so far. The highest, most concurrent people we've had forever. I really appreciate every one of you for hanging out and staying, chilling with me while we're vibe coding this algorithm music player app for vibe coding. Like, it's one of the things I wanted for myself while I vibe code my main app, my main project. And 31 viewers all at the same time. That was the peak today, and that's the best. I just started streaming like 5 days ago, and I'm like super hyped. So I really appreciate every single one of you, honestly. Let's go back to the screen and see what we got going on here. Of course, I have my freaking thing just already loaded up. Why I always do that? It's crazy. Oh, why did my screen get like shortened or something like that? You see that? Right now I'm using plans, but I'm open to switching to APIs for sure. Okay, the audio seems to be working smoothly, so that's a good sign. I think that's crucial. The other thing I need to do is just check the plan that it just gave me. Audio output engineer, the unified engine player node, source port, cleanup, delete, check this list. I just want to make sure that in this plan, the audio from my computer should not play at all, as long as it's being routed through as the master of this algorithm app. If the master switcher is checked, then any video or any app that's playing sound should not be heard if the audio output is set to off. And then when the audio output is set to whatever output it's selected, that's where all of the audio should be going to. Can you verify that the plan is going to do that, and make sure to update it if it needs to be updated, the plan, and then reiterate the plan back to me? Thank you. I don't know why it's playing this song right now, because I have it in, I'm playing music from the browser, and I want to be playing music from the app. Okay, let me check to see if okay, so now it's lagging. Now it's lagging. Correct? Whenever I switch between that, it lags. The music is lagging now. Do you hear that? You hear how it's skipping? Oh man, it's skipping again. Okay, so we don't want that. We gotta quit out of this app. Okay, so that's an issue with our audio player right there. We gotta fix that. So it's what happens is when you switch from playing sources, like say if I'm playing my sources from the MacBook like Chrome browser, then once that's working fine, everything works great. But then when I switch it to the file system, it actually breaks. One unified audio engine carries all of the algorithm audio to the audio out. Yes, please execute this plan. Thank you. the audio skips when I open the app because it's routing all the audio into there. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Do you know about BridgeMind? Yeah, of course. I think it has a pipeline problem. Yeah, I mean, we're fixing it. We figured it out. We figured out that basically the audio that's routing into the music is working fine. It's just the output. It's the audio output that's actually broken, and it's just been hard for me to monitor the actual times when it breaks because I want to hear exactly what stream hears. I want to hear the music, like this music I'm playing. I want to be able to hear what you guys are hearing. You know, I don't want to be hearing the music just straight to my headphones and bypassing the audio output of the algorithm music app. So we're routing all of the audio into the app right now. It's working on it, and the output should just go straight to my headphones. Right now I'm just playing the music a little bit too loud. I'm just playing music without my software running, which almost done thinking. Okay, let's see, I have a question. This is the design we're working on. What folder are you currently operating in? Currently operating in loading audio player session. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's updated. Okay. So let's take a screenshot of our app and have it give us some redesigns, because I feel like there's definitely better redesigns. So let's open it up. Let's take a screenshot of it. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you please review this design and give me back some design ideas you have for updating this UI interface to look more modern and user-friendly? Wait a second. I need to put this command into... I need to actually change the folder which I'm executing that. Or I should tell it what folder to put it in. Can you create a new folder called design to put the design ideas into? A subdirectory called design. Okay. Right now, I'm just playing music straight from Chrome, and it's not adjusting the volume of the music. I just have it kind of lower than normal. You know, I just have the volume lower. Just because I don't want to be messing with the app while it's running all this. It's running a lot of updates. need to close this iPad. Thank you for everyone who subscribed today. I already can tell that I got like a bunch of new people subscribing. I really appreciate it. Oh. It is so annoying to turn up and down the volume when the app is not working. This app is actually crucial for live streaming, and I feel like a lot of live streamers are gonna want this app, and so that's why I'm gonna release it for anyone who's in the chat, for anyone on here. If you guys want to vibe code and you want to stream, this is a very useful app that we're coding. Literally just I'm playing this music right now and manually adjusting the volume so I can talk, and it's so annoying. So I need to turn on auto accept commands on this because it's not currently. And it looks like this is done. Let me turn the music down. Honestly, I need my app. I need the app on vibe coding to be actually running right now. I love my app. Okay, so let's go to here and let's look at the output meter is. Okay, what changed? One pipeline, one destination, a new output engine, entire audio system, your music. Okay, so if output audio is, if off is selected, it should be silent. And oh my gosh, my CPU is freaking overloaded. Whoa. Did I just lag? Did my computer just lag? Because my mouse just moved in slow motion. That was crazy. That was actually crazy though. Okay, let's pause the music for a second because I got a lot of things going on. I need to quit out of the app. I think let's go to, let's make sure we need to let the CPU drop a little bit before we just start pounding it with more stuff. Because I had the AI, I had Fable running in 2 commands, I had the app open, I had music playing, I had everything going. I'm live streaming this, so my computer is currently, it's going up to 50% CPU usage. See, just let it chill for a second. Okay, all right. This is still running. We're good to go. So let's open up our music player app. And it's creating designs right now. Design ideas. Allow. Okay. Okay. So the audio out is set to system default. Wait a second. Wait a second. Whoa. What's happening? Okay. Okay, so when I click master audio out, it should route everything through here. And when this is off, I shouldn't hear any sound. Okay, that is what's happening. I'm not hearing any sound when I play that. That's good. So now when I go to, let's say, AirPods, you see this output's glitching. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. What the heck is happening? Guys, sorry about that. I just blasted the music. I'm messing with the audio and it's breaking right now. So what I need to do is I need to go into my OBS settings. Okay. Jeez. That was crazy. What the heck? The sound was going crazy because something broke. Something broke. And what happened was, okay, here's what's happening. The master is accepting all the audio from the computer, and then it's routing it through here and it's sending it to the audio out, whichever one I select. But it's not creating a audio out to send it to other things. So I need it to send the audio out to actually into the OBS. So it's not even able to do that. So I gotta go to ask it to do that. Currently, there isn't an audio out to send to OBS. I need the audio output to enable me to send the audio out to my streaming app OBS, as well as my headphones. So this audio out should give me the options of headphones that are available, but also just route it to an output of the actual app itself. The app itself should have its own output that just is a software output, not any physical hardware device. Can you write me a detailed plan of how you would implement this? Okay, and now it looks like the wait, let me get my little guy. Okay. Let's do let's quit out of the app while it's doing its planning, and it's kind of not working properly right now, the audio and the music. So let's look at our designs. Honestly, we got to look at our designs. So we're just gonna have to play the music quietly. We're just gonna have to play the music like that for now. Okay, so Let's go into our where are our designs at? Here they are. What is this? Design.md? And this is design.md? Okay, we got a mock-up, which is a HTML file. This is what it wants to create. Talking detection. Take over. I don't love the red, honestly. I like seeing the output though. It's not showing me the output in here. Duck music. I like this duck music too that much. Resume after that. I like that a lot actually. I like the talk detection. I don't know what this list thing means. This song is garbage. Let's do this one, I guess. Okay. It's not bad. I think I want it to be red though. I don't want it to be like that. So let's have it update it. Let's go back to our here. I don't like the orange color that you added. I'd rather have it stick to the original red color that was on there. So can you switch all of it to that orange color back to the red? Please just update the mockup.html file in the design folder. And update the design direction.md file and whichever other MD files need to be corrected for this change. Please only change things inside of the design folder. Can you please make sure that in this detailed plan, you are making sure that the app itself can send audio out to OBS, and I want you to verify that the audio is going to be able to be sent to headphones and speakers as well. And inside of the list dropdown, I want you to separate out in the list the software outs versus the hardware outs. And there also should be an off at the top, and it should default to off. But I wanted to save which setting is selected when it reopens the next time the app opens. Can you make sure the detailed plan has this information included before doing anything? Can you give me an updated detailed plan? Okay, so we got Claude Fable 5 running full capacity right now. I don't like doing too much at the same time because, you know, there's only so many folders in the file system that you can mess with, you know, because we're working on the same project at the same time, and it's doing the design stuff within the same folder system as these updates are doing on the left. So I like to be a little bit cautious of like trying to update things at the exact same time in the same folder system. But it should be fine for now because this is doing design work and this is doing planning work for the execution that I want to update. And then I want to update the design because I really do like that design. I think the fonts, potentially a couple things could be updated and changed, but we'll perfect it in the HTML file and then we'll have it implement that into the actual app. And I think what I'm going to make sure to do is to not have it change any of like the function of the app while it's doing that, because that would be destructive. Okay, let's look into these plans a little bit. The app can send audio out. It could also send audio to speakers in a drop-down. Software versus hardware separation. Okay, let's do it. Can you please implement this plan? Thank you. Okay. Let's check our designs after we get this one going. So let's go into our design. Oh my gosh. My computer's lagging again. I wonder if I drop frame rates when that happens. Like my mouse just starts drifting, like it's not accurately staying to where I was at. It's like, I don't know, it's like it feels like CPU is just like overpowered or something, or like maybe memory. No, not that. Disk. Oh, maybe it's my disk maxing out. Not exactly sure why that's happening. Seems to happen every time I execute a lot of things at the same time. Okay, so let's look at our design. Should be updated. Okay, well, red, that was a pretty easy change. Nothing like crazy. What is this? This is my volume. That's the song list. I'm not sure what this means, list. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about this volume. I think this is the volume, and having this list, I just don't like that. So let's tell it to fix that. In this design, there is a list icon button that should be removed and replaced with a volume icon thing that indicates whether I'm talking or not, much like the menu bar icon does. And it should also be slightly separated out from the song that's playing. Can you update the HTML file and the MD files to indicate this change? I forgot to tell it to only stay within this design folder. I honestly feel like I should. But it has the context window saved, so it should be fine. It's a nice day out today. Like clouds in the sky. Alright, so it looks like it executed this to verify your OBS, since only you set up. Okay. It finished this already. That was pretty fast. So let's try to run it. Just a forewarning, I just feel like I'm using a lot of CPU. I feel like I want to get a new computer. I have a lot too. Like, what is my, like, about this Mac? Like, what is my CPU? I have an M2 Mac or whatever. It was like top of the line Mac like 2 years ago or something, 3 years ago maybe. Okay, why is there an app output switcher at the bottom? No. I have to ask it a question because I'm not exactly sure. The audio of the whole computer stops when I open that app and close it. It's routing the whole system audio into that app. I just want to verify. I have a question. What does the audio out switcher do at the bottom of the screen versus the selection of the actual audio out drop down? What's the difference? You don't need to change anything. I'm just curious what the answer is to this. Okay, the design of the actual audio player is looking better because now it'll say when I'm talking and when you can switch the volume. I feel like it looks decent, but I think this needs to be completely separated out from that. Maybe, or no? No, it doesn't really have to be, I guess. This needs to indicate let's do update. In the freaking, what's this called? The music player, the freaking time, the indicator that tells you where you're at in the song. Yeah, that's what's called. Can you update the indicator slider that tells you where it's currently playing in the song? I'd like on the left side and the right side to display how long the song is at the end and also where it's currently at on the right next to the actual sliding indicator, and remove it from underneath the title. I gotta open up this to see, to copy that. And then I also want to only update the HTML file and the MD files respectively. Don't change anything outside of the design folder. Okay, this is the question I was asking a second ago, and it says the audio drop-down answer, where do I want to hear this app? This is exactly the exclusive destination for everything the app produces, your music, everything. The audio output switch answers, should other apps be able to record what I'm hearing? When it's on, the app distributes a virtual device called out into the system, a passive copy of whatever the drop-down is sending out. It doesn't move your audio or change what you hear at all. It just makes the same stream available OBS. Okay, let me ask you one more question. So whatever is being heard in the output switch and whatever is being heard in the output drop-down is the exact same audio signal. I just need to know that that is true. Is that accurate? You don't need to update anything. I just need the answer to this. All right, let's check out. Did it update this design? Okay, yeah, that looks much better. That looks much better. Okay, so I like this slider. Talk detection, the actual line here is great because currently in the app, let's open the app up. We haven't opened it up in a minute. Okay. Do you plan to sell the software that decreases the song volume? That's what I'm currently working on right now. And I don't know. I think I'm torn between just giving it away for free. Like I kind of just want to offer it for free. But then I might not work on it as much. But I want to, you know what I mean? It depends because here's what I'm thinking. I want to offer it for free to anyone who vibe codes because I think that's awesome. And I want to contribute to the community in a free way. And whoever wants vibe code can just download this software. Honestly, that's probably what I'm going to do, most likely. But then there's another part of me that kind of goes like let's say a year from now or 2 years from now, it needs to be updated and things need to be changed or whatever because Mac OS and Apple are always improving their systems and things just need to be updated to stay working. Like, I don't know. It may be worth I just noticed that like open source projects sometimes they stop getting supported because sometimes people stop working on it because there's not any reason to keep working on it. But I think I'm not trying to make money off of this really. I think it's just a useful tool for me and for other people. So I think I'm just gonna offer it for free. I might even make it open source so we can all just update it. And I don't know if you guys ever worked on an open source project before on GitHub, but you can do that. Okay, let's go to this is our current design and this is the new design of the algorithm app. I like how it centered the logo at the top or the name of the app at the top. I think it looks cleaner. And it just looks better. Apparently, yes, this is accurate, with one nuance working precisely. Both come from the same single mix. The app renders its audio exactly once with your audio and ducking applied, and that one stream is what the drop-down destination receives and what the output tap mirrors. There's no second mix, no separate volume path inside the app. The nuance. The mirror is captured at the point where the app hands audio to OS, which is after everything the app controls, but before the device hardware volume. So if you tap the volume down keys on your Mac, that only quiets your ears. OBS keeps receiving the full level signal. The app's own volume slider, on the other hand, affects both equally because it's applied inside the mix there. Okay, so apparently it could be different. Okay, let's try it out. Let's try it out. We're gonna pause the music for a second. We're going to open up our app because we want to mess with the music. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit master on allow. Now, let's play one of these songs first. Oh, it's playing, but there's no output selected. So let's go to my AirPods. Whoa. Whoa. That's not right. Look what's happening. That's not right. How will software make money in 10 years? Whoever does the best marketing. Okay, so this is broken. I think we just broke it. Maybe we should undo what we just did, because look at this. This looks like a disaster. I mean, what the heck is going on here? That's a disaster. It was working perfectly up until this last update. So we should retract. I think we should retract what it did, honestly. Let's retract it. I don't even know the exact command that is to retract it. Is there a specific command or prompt in order to retract something that Claude did? It needs to be undone. Rewind. Rewind. What it does, it opens an interactive menu showing the history. Rewind. Restore the code. Restore the code and or conversation to the point before. 20 more above current. Wait. Can you please implement this plan? I needed to not implement that plan. Confirm you want to restore to this point before you sent this message. Yeah. Confirm. Um... Okay, so in theory, it just reverted. So I don't even have to do anything. You just open up the app now and it just went back. See if it bugs out. Honestly, it needs to be reverted even farther. Because something else has happened. So let's revert it. Revert it a little bit. Just a little bit more. If audio out is selected to off. Let's go to here. Restore code and conversation. What does it mean by restore? Okay. We gotta retry some of these updates that we did because they didn't work properly. Is that how it was looking though? I don't think there's an app output though. Do I have to rebuild the project after I rewind? I'm having a Swift Mac application. Oh, thanks for the comment. I see your comment. So, I love you. I love that you are participating in the chat. It's really helpful. Do you see any AI framework for vibe coding? Yes. Can you rebuild the app to reflect this rewind that I just implemented? Thanks for coming into the chat. I really appreciate it. What's your name, dude? ECOSS. I'll be right back. I have to pee really quickly. And let me turn some music on because, like, what the heck are we doing? Like, this is supposed to be a stream for music? I'm just gonna leave it quiet for now because our app's not working. Okay, let's let this... Wait, is it already rebuilt? Oh, it's already rebuilt. It's already rebuilt. Dreamer. I knew it was the bathroom. Okay, it worked. It worked. Let's get it doing something before it goes to the bathroom. I'm trying to figure out how to update this design. Take over Mac audio. I like that. Stream out, publish the final mix. That should be a switch icon. Okay, so this should be a switch icon right here. The stream out button at the bottom of the design, it's currently in a selection, and it should be a switch. Only update the design mockup.html file. Okay, this, while I'm in the bathroom, this stream out should update. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Don't worry. Where are you located? This is Hawaii. Just curious, do you have a software engineering background? Yes, I do. I built a software business. I've been coding for over 10 years. Before vibe coding ever was a thing, I typed out every single line of code, which was way harder than this. Can you change the audio out to a switcher instead of a selection at the bottom? The switcher will turn on or off the algorithm built-in audio out function. Algorithm. I think this will be a good change. Because this doesn't make any sense right now. Like, look at this. Why? It's like audio out is off, and when I select this, it goes on. But why are these here? Like, they don't need to be here. They don't. Because audio out needs to go to, it just needs to say that it's redirecting the audio to another software. We don't need it to go to the headphones. Stream out. Take over Mac audio, turn on. Stream out, turn on. And whenever take over Mac audio is turned on, stream out should just automatically get turned on. There really shouldn't be two switches. There should only be one switch. And it should say this, take over Mac audio. And when you click it, stream out gets turned on immediately. How do you see the future of software engineering? I'm looking to switch into DevOps. Do you recommend me going that route? Honestly, I'd recommend just learning how to use Claude Code, but I would, okay, here's the thing. You want to learn only what you need to learn, and if you go to school for this, they're going to teach you too much. They're going to teach you stuff you don't even need to know. Literally. If you go to school, it's kind of like a bunch of learning that you don't need to learn. Because you just need to learn like what matters, and what matters is more higher level stuff. Like lower level stuff, it's just going to be done with AI. And the people who code lower level stuff are going to be teaching AI how their lower level code works, so that higher level engineers can tell what their low, you see what I'm saying? Like, cause there's levels to code, and like you have front end and back end, but then in the back end you have like maybe like an API server thing, but then you also might have like some CLI like things going on in the CLI, like, you know, and then you can code a CLI, and then that gets even more low level, and then ultimately like everyone just needs to communicate what they're doing to the next person. So in my eyes, if you want to get really into the weeds and be low level, then you can, but you'll be communicating to AI what your software does. This is Hawaii. That's Hawaii. Let's see if our changes are implemented correctly. Every time I open and close the app, the music causes, because we're building an audio app. Master on, audio out on. See, this could just be one switch. When the master audio routing is selected to drive the entire Mac's audio through the app, I want the audio out to turn on automatically, and I want you to remove the audio out button altogether. All right, let me read this. When the master audio routing is selected, when the master audio routing is turned on to drive the entire max audio through the app, I want the audio out switch to turn on automatically, and I want you to remove the audio out switcher button. Okay. Let's work on our design a little bit, like. Ugh. I gotta do a little stretching. Okay, so if coding is basically solved with AI, we will only be doing infra and handling deployments. Yeah, I mean, basically how I look at it is we're just going to be teaching AI how to do what we want it to do. And when it comes to the computer, specifically, you know, AI is not going to make you a sandwich in the real life so you could eat it until they make robots. When they make robots that can make you a sandwich, then we'll just teach AI how to make you a sandwich with the robots. But since the computers are so easy to tell it what to do and then get the result because it is a computer, we just teach the AI, hey, here's the button, click the button, it's right there, and then they can click it. And then in the future, they're gonna be like, here's bread, pick up the bread and the peanut butter and jelly and put it on there. And then ultimately, we're gonna teach AI to do everything. Like, I don't think people are gonna need to do anything at all. Honestly, just give it like 10 years. Just give it like a little bit of time. They're gonna make AI do everything. They're already making AI drive cars. You know what I mean? The music always cuts out whenever I quit and open this app. I wonder why that happens. I have a question. Every time I quit and open the app, the music on my computer freezes for a second. I'm wondering if it's routing the master audio the moment I open the app. This is just a question. I don't need you to update anything. I'm just asking a question. Why is this happening? What's up? Welcome to the chat. I don't want you to put a bunch of O's in the chat. I really appreciate everyone who participates in the chat because it's just like, this is what all live streaming is about, is hanging out together, doing something together. I don't know, are you guys software engineers? Or are you just interested in Claude? Are you just interested in the ability to code something on your own? Because you could code something on your own, you know? Your Fable credits are gone. Let's see my usage. Let's check out my usage right now. I am 16% tile. What is going on? It's playing some crappy music. I really want to get back to my OG music, but this app just keeps on having bugs. I ran a forward development AI lab. That's cool. Okay, let's go into this. Let's read the answer to this because I asked it a good question. Yes, your suspicion is exactly right. The master switch state is saved in the app settings, so when you launch the app, it re-enables master routing immediately during startup. The 1 second freeze is the sound of the entire max audio path being switched over. Can you please update the app so it defaults to the master switch state as off every time it starts up from scratch? I just want it to default to off and not routing the audio over. So when it opens, it doesn't cause the audio to glitch for a second. I don't want that setting to be saved once it's turned on. I want to switch it on every time I open the app. I'm an IT infrastructure, and recently I started messaging with OpenCloud, Hermes, just discovering and seeing what AI can do, but I'm not really trying to do anything specific. I saw your live stream and thought it was interesting, so I came here. Thank you so much. I appreciate checking it out. I'm just creating a vibe coding AI, or I mean a vibe coding music player. So when I speak, the music decreases, and then when I'm done speaking, the music goes back up to the normal volume. Currently, I'm playing music just in the background because as I'm updating this app, I was running into bugs and issues, and then the audio was just skipping around and acting funny. So I want to get back to playing the music that's within here though. Okay, okay, done, rebuilt. The master switch is now starts off. Okay, that's what I wanted. I wanted to start off so it shouldn't skip. See how it skips the music? See how the music just skipped out? So when I open it up, it shouldn't do that. It did it for a second. Wait. Every time I open and close the app, every time the app is rebuilt. Wait, let me reset this command. Every time the app is rebuilt and I open it, it asks for permissions again. Is this normal, or is there a way to save the permissions to allow the microphone and the file system? This is just a question. You don't need to update anything in the app. I just subscribed. I love what you're doing. I'm a beginner though, but I need some guidance. Well, I'm here, to be honest, I'm here as a software engineer who has coded, right? I've coded for the past 10 years of my life, and I'm learning how AI works. So I'm hoping that you guys can learn through me sharing what I'm doing, what I'm building. You can figure out how to use Claude yourself, and also just share. Like, what I want to do is I want to build like an app, and I want to allow you guys to like use the app on your phone as I'm building it. Because, like, for instance, there's a QR code right here. This is a previous app I was working on the other day, and if you scan that QR code, you could download the app I'm working on as you're watching the stream. And so that's like something I want to do with you guys, so we can kind of like create the app together in a way. But right now we're making our vibe coding player, music player. So let me see what it updated. Yes, this is normal given how the app is currently being signed, and there is a fixed setting in your repo already. What happens? Mac ties privacy permissions, mic system capture to the app's signature, not its file. The fix: your project already has a stable certificate. It just needs to be imported into your keychain once. Double click this in Finder or your security import. It may ask for your password. Okay, I'm gonna, let's see. It says go to library keychain. Double click it. Okay, I'm gonna double click that, but I think I might show sensitive information when I do it, so I need to hide my screen for a second. It's asking me for my password. Enter your password. Error current, unable to import item. Okay, I guess it's unable to import. If your mic detects audio and it's just background noise, it's still going to lower the volume. Can Claude make it distinguish noise from actual talking? Yeah, I mean, not really. I mean, it could. I think it would be a lot more complicated. Okay, let's update our code here. Or you know what? I think let's pause for a second. Let's pause for a second. I think this is a good place to pause. This is the design we want to turn our app into. So I think this is a good place to stop. Let's create this tomorrow. This design implemented into our app to make it a little bit cleaner, a little less switches, a little less buttons, a little bit less things going on. And we're going to do that tomorrow. I appreciate everyone for coming into the stream, and I hope you guys check me out tomorrow. I'm going to start doing this every single day. I'm super excited to create this vibe coding music player, and also the next projects I have working on is all about like building an app that's going to be super cool, and we're going to build it together. So I hope you guys are excited as I am about vibe coding and being able to do whatever you want with the computer. You can do anything. Fable 5, whatever you want. It's amazing. I'm a software engineer. I've been coding for 10 years. This is the coolest stuff ever. So we're going to do this tomorrow. We're going to implement this design into the actual project. So Peace. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you get outside. I'm going outside. I'm gonna go jump in that water right there. You know, and get some food maybe. All right, so peace out. Thanks for checking out the stream.